Yeah, so I think, if you are, like me, excited by negative enterprise value stocks, and if you have a particular aversion to quantitative investing, what does this mean? What do you do? Right? So I think that if you see yourself as adding value by reading the K's and Q's, you shouldn't look at stocks that are just trading for a negative enterprise value, because it's too easy for your competition to get there without reading the K's and Q's. So instead, you should look at situations where the negative enterprise value is not quite so evident on a screen. And these will be things that are much harder for me to study statistically. Things like stub equities. A particularly interesting one right now is Yahoo, which is trading at a discount to its its stake in Alibaba and Yahoo Japan. That could never show up on a screen like this, and it would be really, if you think through the methodology that I've set up of how to study things, it would be really hard to set up a methodology to study situations like Yahoo on a systematic basis. I mean, you kind of need to read those fields. So I think that if you really believe that your value is in reading the financials, I think you should focus on those rather than the sort of the plain vanilla negative enterprise value stocks. And one other thing, the one factor that I got excited about within the negative enterprise value universe is how many are available. You didn't ask me how many are available now. The last time that I looked, it was under 10. So,
wow.
Right, so if you look at the average time series of 40 years, I think it's something like 20 to 50. Is a very, very low number right now. And the number itself, the number of enterprise value stocks divided by the total number of stocks in that period, in my study, it accounted for something like 10% of the variation of 1 year forward index returns. So it not only predicts the returns of the enterprise value basket, but also the index, and it explains something like 10% of the variation. So it's pretty powerful, not quite as powerful as maybe the Shiller, the CAPE measure, which is maybe like a 20%, but it's decent. So if that measure has anything to say, then watch out.